Hey everyone, it's Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
And Minnie, it's so nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Today we have our story on one of Russia's most famous souvenirs, the Matryoshka Dolls.
那我们今天呢，就要来看看俄罗斯最受欢迎的纪念品，也就是俄罗斯的套娃。
When I was a little boy, my grandma had Matryoshka dolls, and I loved to play with them. And my grandma was like, "Don't touch them," and I thought they were so fun.
Chris 说他年轻的时候，小时候啊，阿嬷有一套那个套娃，然后他每次拿来玩的时候，阿嬷都说：“哎，不要碰它们。”这样。
So like today, I think kids would play like the cup game with the Matryoshka dolls. I'm really slow with the cup game. I don't know about you.
I can't do it at
really?
all.
Yeah,
No.
see, that you young people, you're fast with those cups. I'm like grandpa with them cups. I can't do it. All right, let's take a look at our article in just a second. All right, so today is December 5th, and we're looking at page 14 and 15 in our magazine. Before we begin paragraph 1, let's look at our subheading. Have a look inside Russia's most popular souvenir.
那今天呢，我们是要讲12月5号第14到第15页。今天要讲的主题呢，就是我们俄罗斯最受欢迎的纪念品，它到底是长什么样子呢
？Matryoshka dolls. I thought you wanted to say it. Matryoshka dolls. Students, this word souvenir is pretty interesting. A lot of people think souvenir is just 你出国外然后你买随便的东西. This is not food. These are only things, these are like keychains, and these are t-shirts, these are hats, not food, okay? So it's not correct to say, 我去日本我买什么那个海带什么. That's not souvenir, that's a food gift.
那 souvenir 纪念品这个字，它指的不是食物，它是比较像是帽子啊、T 恤啊、钥匙圈这一类的东西，我们叫它 souvenir.
All right, let's look at paragraph 1, sentence 1. When people think of Russia, Matryoshka dolls are one of the first things that come to mind.
那当人们想到俄罗斯的时候，俄罗斯套娃就是他们第一个浮现在他们脑海里的东西之一。所以这边呢，我们用 come to mind，come to 就是浮现在脑袋里的那个动词。
In English, we could also say these are one of the first things that we think of. Underline, come to mind, and write think of above it.
哇，老师很好帮我们大家做好笔记了。把我们 come to mind 画底线之后，可以用 think of 去做一个替代的动作哦。
Our next sentence says, these colorful wooden dolls come in sets of 5 to 10 dolls.
那这些色彩丰富的木质娃娃呢，一组大概会有5到10尊。
When we say come in, it means we have one set, so a total of something. And look at our numbers here. It's a little strange. So we have F-I-V-E, and then 然后 10, the number, 那个数字，对不对? This is something you'll see sometimes in English. Some magazines, some newspapers will use numbers only. Some will use 2 words. Sometimes 你会一个单字然后一个数字，是小心，it's just a habit.
那 come in 呢，这边其实就是一组上市提供的这个意思，所以它这边有特别讲到说 come in set 就是一组里面会有5到10个。那这边你可以看到它的5，它是直接拼出来 F-I-V-E， 然后10它直接写阿拉伯数字，那这就是一个表达的方式而已。你可以2个都写英文，2个都写数字，或者是混的使用都是可以的。
But do you know my students? I always make them write the word. I never let them write the numbers.
Because you want them to spell it.
That's right. I'm like, no numbers. They write their birthday, you're writing the whole word.
40.
Yeah.
F-O-U-R-T-Y, F-O-R-T-Y.
2019. T-W-O.
You are terrible.
Let's look at our next sentence.
Okay.
The dolls are all different sizes and each can be separated into 2 parts.
那这些娃娃全部都是有不同的尺寸，而且每一个娃娃呢都可以被拆开成2个部分。
Now, later in the month, or maybe it's, I forgot when, with Anthony, we talk about both in a different article. Students, remember both both 就是两个的话，只有两个而已。Okay, all is three or more. When we have three or more, use all. When we have two, use both.
那老师在别的影片有提过 both 是两者的时候可以使用。那如果你有三者或三者以上的时候呢，我们就会用 all 哦。
Also, we have the word each here, and maybe you know each means every, and usually you can say every or you can say each, but 其实这就不行。If we want to say every in this sentence, 它会有点空空的感觉。We have to say, every doll can be separated into two parts. So be careful here. 我建议 you write down every doll, 单数 every doll above each.
那在这边呢，句子我们使用 each， 对不对？那当然 each 跟 every 有时候可以互相交换使用。老师说这边呢，如果把 each 改成 every doll， 而且 doll 一定要单数，不可以加 s 哦，这样句子会更完整、更生动。
Our next sentence says, they are also hollow, and the smaller dolls, all 三个以上, all fit inside of the largest one.
那它们每个娃娃中间都是中空的，而且比较小的娃娃呢，全部都可以放到最大的那个里面哦。
All right, let's take a short break. All right, we're back with more Enjoy English School and the Russian Matryoshka Dolls. Let's look at paragraph 2. The idea of Matryoshka Dolls was popular in China and Japan hundreds of years ago.
那俄罗斯娃娃呢，在这个概念，在几百年前的中国跟日本就非常受到欢迎。
So when we have hundreds, 加 s 后面也要加 of. This is 数百万的, right? So this means not just 100, but 真的很多几百年前的. So hundreds 加 s 然后 of. Hundreds of years ago.
那 hundreds of 的用法，我们中文我们通常会讲数以百计的。那一样，这边如果你把它改成 thousand 加 s, thousands of 就变数以千计的。
Or if you're really lucky, maybe you have millions of dollars.
那如果你也可以再把它继续往上加，那这样数字就会越来越大，就是数以百万计的。
Next sentence says, however, in 1890, don't say 1890. In 1890, two Russian artists put a new spin on it.
那在1890年的时候，两个俄罗斯的艺术家就增添了一些新的风貌在这些娃娃上面。那老师刚刚有特别讲到哦，1890英文不可以念1890哦，一定是1890，把它拆开两个念，所以变成 1890s.
So, underline the sentence, put a new spin on it. Use your pencil, pick it up. Put a new spin on it. And above this, please write, do something new with it. Do something, 你可以就写 st, do something new with it.
那在这边呢，老师说拿起你们的笔笔，然后呢把 put a new spin on it 画底线，上面可以写它的同样的用法，就是 do something new with it， 把它做一些新的样貌出来。
The next sentence says, their first set was of a pretty Russian woman from the countryside and her children.
那他们的第一组娃娃呢，是来自一个乡间的别致俄罗斯女子跟她的孩子们。
So this one, after of, we can also say Matryoshka dolls. But because we know we're talking about Matryoshka dolls, a lot of foreigners won't say this. We can say the first set of Matryoshka dolls was of a pretty woman, but you don't have to say all that. A lot of foreigners won't. But honestly, I think it's good practice here because Matryoshka dolls is a difficult word to say.
在这边呢 of 的后面，其实你可以把它的主词整个完整讲出来，也就是我们今天讲的 Matryoshka doll 这个主词。但如果是我的话，我一定也不会讲，因为它真的太难讲了。对。
But that's why I think it's good practice. It's a hard word. So this is something you can use like Youglish.com check the pronunciation and look for ways to use it. That's how you'll learn really difficult words. So,
Yeah.
what I also want to say, oh, that's right.
Oh.
Circle the countryside.
Okay.
Because a lot of people think we can say a countryside. You can't say that. In English, the countryside. 它是特定的，也就是要这样子讲。Make sure you circle the because a countryside is wrong.
这边呢要特别提到的是把这个的圈起来，因为很多人会用去形容它，但一个是限定，一个是非限定。在这边我们就需要用的去限定说它就是那个 countryside.
Let's look at our next sentence here.
Okay.
Matryoshka dolls were introduced to a global audience during the 1900 World Fair in Paris.
那俄罗斯娃娃套娃在1900年的巴黎世界博览会的时候被介绍给这个世界各地的一个观众。
Now, we know global is also another word for worldwide. This is one word. W-O-R-L-D-W-I-D-E. Global or worldwide.
那 global 这个字就是世界的、全球的，我们又可以把它写成 worldwide， 而且要切记哦，中间是没有空格的哦。
So maybe some of you know, I used to be a social studies teacher. 我之前是社会学老师 and if I had a time machine, one of the places I would like to go is the 1900 World Fair in Paris. There were a lot of interesting things happening right at that time.
哇哦！所以老师 Chris 老师以前是社会学老师，他说如果有一台时光机，那他就要回去这个1900年的这一个博览会，因为有太多新奇可爱的东西可以看了。
Yeah, think like Paris at 1900. That sounds like a good vacation.
Exactly.
Let's look at our last sentence in paragraph 2. They were awarded a prize and soon after became popular around the world.
那他们呢就被授予了一个奖项，那很快的在全世界各地，他们就变得非常的受欢迎。
Now, Jigga, around the world, we can also say worldwide, but we can't say global here. We can't say global because it's only the adjective here. So, became popular worldwide or became popular around the world, we can't say became popular global.
那在这边呢，有一个英文比较常用的一些字 ，around the world 虽然可以用 worldwide 去当做一个替代，但是 global 是不能使用的哦。
And lastly, we have were awarded. That's our past passive voice. Was were plus our past participle 过去分词. Who gave them the award? We don't know. We don't care. But we know they have the prize, so it's past passive.
那在这边呢，我们用过去分词来表达他们被授予一个奖项。那谁给他们呢？不重要，重点是他们得到了这个奖项。
Let's take another quick break. All right, we're back with our Matryoshka dolls on Enjoy English School. Let's do paragraph 3. Sentence 1 says, Matryoshka dolls represent the importance of the traditional family unit in Russian society.
那俄罗斯的套娃呢，它代表了在俄罗斯社会中传统家庭单位的一个重要性。
Oh, this sentence has a lot of fancy words. Honestly, we can make this a little easy. Okay. Importance, J-way, A-N-C-E, we know it's a noun. This just means important. If your adjective ends in J-way, N-T, you can sometimes make it A-N-C-E or E-N-C-E to become a noun.
那在这边 importance 这个字其实大家都学过，它原本就是 important 重要的那个形容词变成的名词。那以后再看到英文呢 ，A-N-C-E、E-N-C-E 结尾的字，很多时候它都是名词哦。
Now, a traditional family unit just means like the traditional family. This family unit just sounds a little fancy, like it's a science. You don't have to say that, but you will see it.
那在这边呢，traditional family unit 加了 unit 之后，它变得比较有点学术，感觉好像是论文里面会看到的东西。但如果你把 unit 拿掉 ，traditional family 其实就是可以的，是完整的咯。
All right, and lastly in this sentence, pick up your pencil and write an S over the C. Society. This C is not K. Don't say society. Just society.
那在这边 society 社会的这个字的读音要特别注意，因为它那个 C 很多人都会发 k 的音，但是它其实是错的，是 society。
The next sentence says, they celebrate the role of a strong female figure who takes care of everyone.
那这个俄罗斯娃娃，它是在赞扬一位照料所有人的坚强女性的这个人物。
Okay, now, this female figure, draw a circle around that or draw a box. This figure really means person. Now, we don't say mother here because sometimes, especially a long time ago, you could die young pretty easily. Maybe you don't have your mother, or maybe you don't have your grandmother. So who takes care of your family? Maybe it's your aunt. Maybe it's your big sister. So female figure is a lot more accurate here in history.
那在这边呢，老师有讲到一个历史的渊源哦，把这个 female figure 框起来。这边他用一个女性的人物代表，不用妈妈的原因，是因为在以前的时候，常常其实生小孩啊，生个病啊，就会过世，就很容易就过世。所以在这边可能带你长大的是你的阿嬷，是你的姐姐，是你的女性的人物这样子。所以他这边用 female figure 就会比较大众一点。
Our next sentence says, today, Matryoshka dolls are available in other styles as well.
那今日的俄罗斯娃娃呢，它以其他的风格来呈现。
So, are available means you can get. Underline are available and write you can get.
那在这边 are available 可利用的、有空间的，这边又可以把它变成 you can get， 也就是可得到的。
And as well means also. Be careful. Sometimes I see students use also and as well together. 你再选一个好不好？
所以这边呢 as well 也把它画底线。Also 跟 as well 通常句子里面我们只会择一使用。
You know, I saw a Marvel, like, Avengers Matryoshka dolls. There was, like, a cute little baby Hulk, and there was an Avenger, or there was an Iron Man and a Thor. It was very cute. I think my wife didn't want me to buy it.
老师他有看到那个复仇者联盟的那个俄罗斯娃娃，然后一层一层都是不同英雄。
A little baby Hulk. It was so cute. Let's look at our next sentence.
Okay.
Sets featuring famous Russian leaders are also extremely popular.
那像是以著名的俄罗斯的这个领导人为特色的套组呢，也非常受到欢迎。
Extremely is a very useful word in English. We love to talk about extreme things. Learn this word. It's really useful. It just means super.
那在这边有一个 extremely， 这个就是极度地，它是一个副词。这个字呢，可以把它好好的记起来，因为我们在讲话的过程中非常常用到，就是 super 的意思。
They should make like an Enjoy English Matryoshka doll. They have like a Bruce, and they have like a Lori and an Anthony.
Everyone inside.
Like a little Stevie in there.
Very nice.
All right, let's look at our last sentence here. No matter what style you choose, Matryoshka dolls are the perfect souvenir to bring home from Russia.
无论你选择什么样的风格，这个俄罗斯娃娃绝对会是你从俄罗斯带回来最完美的纪念品哦。
Let's practice this word souvenir again. The S-O-U 它的发音比较特别。A lot of students say it wrong, but it's really easy. Souvenir sounds like a moon. We all can say the moon. That's an easy word. So under souvenir, write M-O-O-N.
所以 souvenir 这个字，因为它是 S-O-U 开头的，很多学生可能看到它就会愣住，想说怎么发音。老师这边有提醒你说，你可以用 moon 这个字当做是一个发音的提示 ，souvenir moon。
And the I'm sorry, and the N-I-R, write E-E. Right, E-E, because it's a long E. 长 E 的发音 souvenir.
所以在最后 N-I-R 的地方写上 E-E 长音 souvenir。
All right, let's get ready to do our vocabulary review. All right, let's take a look at our review vocabulary. Number 1, Matryoshka dolls.
俄罗斯套娃。
Matryoshka dolls, that's all right, we're doing it. Matryoshka dolls. Number 2 is a souvenir.
第二个就是纪念品。
A souvenir. Number 3, hollow.
中空的。
Hollow. Number 4, to put a new spin on it.
增添一个新的面貌。
To put a new spin on it. And lastly, number 5, the countryside.
乡间的。
The countryside. Now, just before we go, I want to tell everyone something I really like about Taiwan. I really love that Taiwanese give food gifts. They don't give you food like a souvenir. It's like a hat that says like Malaysia or something on it. I'm not going to wear your hat from Malaysia. But when you come back and you give me like fruit or like a cookie, those are great. I give them to my other students. I give them to my colleagues, my other teacher friends. We really love food gifts. So if you want to buy a gift for your teacher, don't get them a souvenir. Get them some food.
But there is a problem.
What?
You can bring like meat or fruit.
大家有一个猪排嘛. Bring fruit. Everyone loves fruit and cookies. Those are really good gifts, I think.
But can you bring like the fruit on the plane? No.
Bring like dried fruit. Like students like to bring me like mangoes and like dried bananas or something. That's great. Those are great snacks.
That sounds very delicious.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Do you want like a hat from like Bali?
Probably not.
Probably not, right? Like a swimsuit from like, I don't know, New York.
Hey, I think swimsuit is actually pretty nice.
You want someone to buy you a swimsuit, really?
I think I can bear with
like
that.
Like a student's going to bring you like, hey, here, teacher, here's your bikini. Like,
okay,
what?
That's a little weird.
All right, we are out of time at Enjoy English School. We will see you next time. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
We'll catch you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
第14页，艺术饗宴，俄罗斯套娃，战斗民族的刚柔并济。
Matryoshka Dolls. When people think of Russia, Matryoshka dolls are one of the first things that come to mind. These colorful wooden dolls come in sets of 5 to 10 dolls. The dolls are all different sizes, and each can be separated into 2 parts. They are also hollow, and the smaller dolls all fit inside of the largest one. The idea of Matryoshka dolls was popular in China and Japan hundreds of years ago. However, in 1890, 2 Russian artists put a new spin on it. Their first set was of a pretty Russian woman from the countryside and her children. Matryoshka dolls were introduced to a global audience during the 1900 World Fair in Paris. They were awarded a prize and, soon after, became popular around the world. Matryoshka dolls represent the importance of the traditional family unit in Russian society. They celebrate the role of a strong female figure who takes care of everyone. Today, Matryoshka dolls are available in other styles as well. Sets featuring famous Russian leaders are also extremely popular. No matter what style you choose, Matryoshka dolls are the perfect souvenir to bring home from Russia.